Welcome back. Welcome back. This is still Y in the morning. If you're just joining us for the first time, you are on time for the, first interview of the day. We've had other discussions, good banter with Sakwa, and of course we've had sports updates from James. Now we are moving on to youth empowerment and leadership specifically. We're looking at how we can redefine leadership in the Gen Z era, this era that we're in. And of course, for that topic, we'd have Gen Z come on board, a young leader. This is Stephen Oching. He is right here with me. He is an aspirant, MP aspirant 2027 of Alego Usonga. Well, that's current position is being held by Honorable Samuel Atandi. He has held that position now on his second term. So we are looking at how 2027 will be. But Karibu Sana, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm fine, thank you. And I'm happy to be here today.
Great,
Yes.
great to have you.
Yes.
Now, why do you want to be in leadership? Let me just start there.
Thank you so much. I think right now we are at a point in this current regime that we need young people to come up. I think it's the time that now we need change in this political space. And it's high time that now the young people, like really now they come up and they start leading. Because you are told that we are going to be the leaders of tomorrow, but tomorrow it's now. Yeah, I feel like this is the right time. This is the right time that Africa, even Africa as a whole, is evolving. Statistic has proven that the majority in Africa actually young people, and that one is in Kenya also. So I believe that in Kenya it's time for the young people to come up, and I call them to come so that you can change the narrative.
All right.
Yes.
I think it's bold of you to go for the MP position. You know, for young people that I've interviewed before, I've interviewed a hopeful for Baranoff. I don't know if they had the by-election already, but he was vying for MCA and other different MCAs aspirant here for 2027. Coming across an MP aspirant for a young person is it's quite something. Why? How much? Like, why did you specifically choose to go for MP position? Like, would someone, let me start with the MCA as a guys, and because the person that you're going against, I believe he will be contesting again. Samuel Atandi. He's been there for quite a while, and he's one of those key figures in the Orange Democratic Movement. So he's known by many people, not just his people, but many people. So how, I'm trying to get where the boldness comes from.
First and foremost, let me say, as you've mentioned, that I'm vying for a member of parliament over a Lagos constituency. And I believe that right now, the members of a Lagos constituency are at a standpoint. And they want a change. They want new people. They want new leaders. They want people who are going to come up and drive their agendas. They don't want a person who is going to stand there and drive his own agenda or agenda of a certain political parties. Right now as a country, we are facing a problem whereby when a member has been elected, let me say a certain member of parliament has been elected to go and represent his people. Once that member has been elected, he forgets the reason why he was brought by the people. Because he belongs to the people, and the people are the ones who took him there. So he forgets why he was elected, and he represents interest of a certain political party or a certain person. So I got the boldness because of challenges that we are facing in a Lagos constituency. A Lagos constituency has potential. We have potential, and we have a good land. And I believe I'm the change, and we are going to change the narrative of a Lagos constituency come 2027. I know there are some great people whom I can mention that they are going to vie for that political seat. But as well, I'm also equal to that task. And we've gotten support from the Gen Z. Gen Zs are behind me. And in a Lagos constituency, they're only chanting but Stephen Omondi to come and help to liberate the constituency, because right now the constituency of Alego Songa, it's falling, it's diminishing, because the kinds of leaders that are there in Alego Songa constituency are not working based on the interest of his people. They, okay. Once they get elected, they start representing their own interests. So that's why I got the bold move to get to represent the people of Alego Songa constituency.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, clearly. And, you know, you're very passionate about it. So you have said you're being backed by the young people, the Gen Z. So if you're, when you vie for this position, under which political party will you be vying? Or is it as an independent candidate or yet to be decided?
We've decided, and I'm not going to be affiliated by any political party. Yes. I'm going to vie as an independent candidate come 2027. We are not going to use any party. We are the Gen Zs and we are the revolution. And we have our strategies. We have our strategies. I believe that you have the, I've said that I have the backing for the Gen Zs. Yeah. The Gen Zs, they have the strength, to make the nation move. And I'm not despising the elderly people of Alego Songa constituencies. They're also behind me because they're the people with the wisdom, you get me? So we are going to get the wisdom from them. Then us as the Gen Z, we come with the strength to liberate the constituency. So that's going to be our move. We are not going to go with any political party. We are going as an independent candidate. And we believe that come 2027, we are going to take that seat, Stephanie. Okay,
all right. I love the certainty that you have on that.
Yes.
You just need the wisdom of the, you know, the older generation and your strength as young people for change to happen.
Yes, what I feel we need right now as the Gen Zs of Alego Songa is the wisdom from the elderly people. So we are not eliminating them. Once we get that wisdom from the elderly people, as the young people, now the Gen Z, we are going to come up. And there is something that it's not happening in Alego Songa constituencies. In Alego Songa constituency, there is no inclusion. The member of parliament of Alego Songa constituency is not including the young people. Even as a nation, we can see what's happening. The young people are not included in key decision making, in whatever is happening in the country. So I feel like we need to listen to the people. We need to go to the ground, listen to the people and know what do they want, what are we supposed to do, what are the strategies that you are going to use to make this work. So I think that's what it's necessary for us to do right now.
All right. Yes. Okay, interesting. Now, when before we come back to that, when you talk about redefining leadership in the Gen Z era, what comes to your mind, or how do you, how do you envision the current leadership being completely redefined in this era?
I feel like leadership in this Gen Z era, it's first of all, leadership is not power, and that's what's affecting this country. You find that people are thirsty for power, and once they get that power, they now use it to sabotage others, or now they use it to diminish the young people. So I believe that leadership is about listening to the people. Let's listen to the people. What do they want? What are the strategies that we need to use? So I think it's not about followers. It's not about followers. It's about what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table? So I feel like leadership in Gen Z era right now, it's something that it's really evolving, and we have a lot of young people who are coming up in these political spaces. And as even nearing the elections, we are going to be surprised. Come 2027, we are going to be surprised as a nation, because everything is going to change. These are certain revolution that no one is expecting, and everyone will be shocked, including the people from the top government. They're going to be shocked on what is going to happen, because the young people are going to take up the seats. They're going to take up the president's seat. They're going to take up the governors, senators, MPs, up to the lower level, which is the MCA. Yes.
All right.
So I believe in that, and I
Okay.
believe that we are the change.
So the young people are the change. And
The young
things
people are the change, and it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You can look at the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. You can look at what he's doing in his country. That's a young person, yeah? And no one expected that he's going to do what he's doing right now, because he's transforming the nation, yeah? He's putting resources in agriculture, you know? He's putting resources into minerals. He has a lot of minerals. So I think we need such kind of mentality. We need such kind of ideas of young people, because they have the strength, they have the zeal, they know what to do, they have the strategy of mobilization, they have the strategy of how to do things, and they also have the influence. Look at, if you look at what happened in the finance bill, yeah? Look at what happened with the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Look at what they did, yeah? I'm not supporting what they did, but what they did was an eye-opening of what is coming up, yeah? Of a revolution that is coming up to take the next pace.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So they should, you're saying that the government, that those that have been in leadership, should be aware of this. Things are changing. Things have been cooking.
They should be aware of that, because things are cooking. And Stephanie, you'll be my witness. Come 2027, you'll be shocked that in that parliament, there'll be less people who are serving there currently. The majority of people who are going to be elected in that parliament are going to be the young people. And they're going to be people who have never been in power.
Yeah.
Yes? Because those people have tried. We saw what they did. So right now, let's give others who have not been in that political space to also take up the mantle. Yes. And I believe it's going to change.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. But when it comes to how Kenya has had its leadership, or how it has conducted leadership and everything, it's always been on certain, I don't know, should I call it rules or something, you know, belonging to a political party. And I've seen many young people saying, you know, we're not affiliating, just as you've said, we're not affiliating ourselves to any political party. There's also you need to be, I don't think this is just in Kenya. Yeah, you need to show yourself that you can actually lead a country by showing how you are a family man, so you're expected to be a husband, you know. And I know someone asked you off air earlier on if you have someone. Ukasema bado hajapeleka, so, you know, people expect you to be married so that, you know, at least, you know, when you're married, mtu anasema huyu anaweza handle familia, so anaweza handle constituency, if not the country. So that those kind of even unsaid rules, because it's not there to electoral body, whatever regulations that you have to be married for you to do this, that you have to kuna tu those a degree and stuff and all that, education, but these are the things that, you know, the unsaid rules that are there. How do you think we're going to break those barriers?
That's a good question, and I believe that those are kind of the barbaric culture that were there in the past, yeah? People believe that for someone to rule or for someone to lead, he has to reach a certain age bracket, yeah? So people believe that the young people, that was in the past, they believe that a young people cannot lead because they believe that this person doesn't have wisdom.
Yeah.
They believe that this person does not have knowledge, yeah? They believed that this person is not capable of taking the mantle to the next level. But let me tell you, Stephanie, someone might be in his 40, 50, 60, but he's nothing. He doesn't have that wisdom. He doesn't have that knowledge, yeah? But someone can be in his 20s, 30s, but he has that wisdom. Wisdom does not come in age. Knowledge also does not come in age, yeah? It doesn't. Those were the barbaric culture that were used in the past, that now, right now, people want to take and use it against the Gen Zs. Because let me tell you, Stephanie, they're afraid that we are coming to take up the political space in Kenya come 2027. So that's why they're coming up with strategies that this person is young, this person is not married, this person is not from Kenya. You see, even they told Babu Owino that he's not a Kenyan, he's not a Luo, he's not a Kenyan. It forced Babu Owino to go back home, yeah, to tell these people that I'm a Luo, yeah.
Prove
I'm a
yourself.
Kenyan.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he had to prove himself. So I feel that these people are afraid of what is going to come up. That's why now they are coming up with all these strategies. Or this person is not married. This person, when we give him this, he'll not do it because he don't have the wisdom, doesn't have the knowledge. But those are barbaric culture that are gone. So we are in now we are in another
different era.
Yes.
I saw somewhere, of course, it was by a Gen Z, written that even fools grow old.
Yeah,
So you
even
can't
fools
say
grow
that age comes
Yeah.
with wisdom.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't.
because even fools grow old.
Yes.
So we can they should respect that young people can also have wisdom even at their young age.
And give us chance to lead also.
And give-
to prove
So
that you are going to make a change. Because if they don't give us this chance, we are not going to prove it. Let them test us, yeah? I want to appeal to Kenyans. I'm appealing to Kenyans, yeah, and everyone in Kenya. Let's try the Gen Zs. Let's try the young people and see what they are going to do after the elections, yeah? So if they are not going to be the vision bearers, if they've not taken the mantle properly, then you can decide in 2032 not to take them back. But I want to appeal to you, let's trust these young people. I believe in them. They have the strength, they have the energy, they have what it takes because they are not taking sides no matter what. Yeah.
Alright.
And these young people, you can't buy them. You can't buy them. Yes. let me put it there. You can't buy them.
Are you sure?
You can't buy these young people. I'm the one who is telling you. We'll take your money. When you bring the handouts, we'll take. But you're not going to buy us. We are not going to fall into that trap. Because we know, once you get to buy us, you are going to do things based on your interests. Yeah, you are going to influence us. Yeah, that's what happens with these people who are being just endorsed. Yeah, you find someone is not capable of leading even his village. Yeah, of leading even his family. Then such a person is being endorsed to maybe run for governor, to maybe run for senate, to maybe run for member of parliament. After that person has been endorsed and they've bought him, now he's going to work based on the interest of a political party who endorsed him or who bought him. So I think that that's something that Gen Zs are not going to take part, and Gen Zs are not going to follow such mediocre.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, looking at that, there, people have said that the Gen Z have outspoken, very loud about what they're thinking. The Gen Z are socially aware, they're tech-driven. So how do you think these traits really shape their approach to leadership even today?
I believe right now the media is really evolving, because right now we are having a lot of Gen Zs in the media, and this causing tension to the government. Yeah, because what these people are doing.
You mean the social media, right?
Yeah, the social media. Because what these people are doing, these people, the young people are mobilizing. They are good in mobilization. Yeah, so they are mobilizing people in the social media, and they are capable of doing anything. They are capable of changing something. So I think that's, the government is afraid, and you can see that they are also trying to put up some measures to try and regulate these young people, yeah, because of what they are capable of doing. Okay. Yeah.
So there's the fear that they will mobilize their way to leadership.
Yes.
But it shouldn't be a fear if, in truth, we're looking for good leadership, and good leadership can come from the young people. So
they fear because they don't want to get out of those political posts, because they know they are stealing money. So, they are gaining things that are not theirs. They are gaining resources that belongs to a Kenyan. They are taking and grabbing resources that belongs to common mwananchi. So they are going to do all measures possible to remain in those political seats. That's why they're afraid of mobilization that's happening in the social media. They're afraid of the way we are coming up because they don't want to get out of that post. They don't want to get out of the office because they know the advantages and the benefits that they're getting from there, which is not helping the common mwananchi. The common mwananchi is suffering. The Wanjiku is suffering. And those people are gaining wealth. Those people are building their resources.
Yeah.
They have their own personal interest. I loved what former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga said, the late, may his soul rest in eternal peace.
Amen.
He said that you need to first think as a Kenyan before you think as a person. Yeah? Can you think of how we are going to change this nation before you think individually? So I think if we have such mentalities, and I was telling someone, if we could have around 5 people who are like Raila, yeah, among these young people, we can really change the motion and can really change the way governance is taking place. Because Raila, he thought as a Kenyan before, he thought as an individual. He didn't want to benefit as himself. He wanted the Kenya and he wanted the nation, not only Kenya but Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So I think that's what it's going to happen.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you have spoken of, working together with the elderly, to make sure you get wisdom from them. How about the people that are already in leadership? Because we are talking about Gen Z. Is it Gen Z taking over to start attacking anyone who has been in leadership anymore?
Yes.
Because I believe that we have leaders who have been working. Can there be a bridge in the gap in this leadership that we are able to work together, the younger generation and the older generation that has been there for the longest time?
So what we are going to do, or what is going to come up, is we don't want anyone who has been in power to remain there. We want to do a total cleanup of all the leaders and bring a new revolution of new leaders so that we can try, we can test these people, and you can see the benefits and you can see what you're going to get from these people. Let me say my constituency, a Lagos One constituency. From 2022 up to now, we've gotten the CDF of around 800 million. Yeah, but I step into some classes and the classes looks like it's a farm. Yeah, the class is muddy. Yeah, there are no desks and students are learning over there. So which kind of leadership is that? Yeah, there is insecurity in a Lagos Songa constituency. Yeah, there's a lot of insecurity. People are being harassed, people are being killed. That's not what we want. We want leadership with integrity. We want leadership with transparency. We want leadership with accountability, yeah, to know what's happening. So that's why I'm saying we want to do a total cleanup. Let all these people who have been in government to go, and let's bring in new people. Okay. And we're not bringing in the old. Yeah, I'm not undermining the old people. We want the young people.
Okay.
Yes.
But then how will you learn, when you go to a new job, when you get a new job, you usually have some orientation. Especially like this and this and this before you're accustomed, and then now you're able to move. So if you're saying we take out all the leaders that are in position, then how will the young people who are new to these positions come in and lead without, because you can be overwhelmed with the position, with the responsibilities. Yeah.
I said when I was starting that I'm not despising the old people. Once in a while, we'll get to the advice. Once in a while, we'll go get the once in a while. I want you to underline that, once in a while. Yeah, because we believe. I said that wisdom does not come with age. So they might be there elderly, 60, 70, 80, but they may not have that wisdom. Yeah, they should also believe in us. We have the strategy. Gen Z and the young people, they have strategy on how they are going to liberate this nation. And I want us to give them chance. let's give these people chance
Okay.
to lead.
Okay.
Yes.
So we give the young people a chance
We
to
give
lead.
the young people chance to lead.
Masema consultation is only once in a while.
Consultation, we shall do it once in a while. Not regularly, but once in a while. We may. The may is optional. We may. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you have spoken a lot about strategy. You as a person, as a political aspirant to 27,
yes.
What is your strategy? How you have mentioned the problems that are being faced in your constituency. What is your strategy?
We have a strategy, and one thing that I want to say, I first of all studied and I took a huge amount of time, and I spent a lot of time to study what's affecting the people of Lagos Songa constituencies. So that's what a member of parliament or a leader needs to do before or before and even after getting that position. What are my people facing? What are the challenges these people are facing? And especially the young people, what are the challenges that they are facing? Number one is unemployment. Number two is they are not being included. Yeah, there are no jobs. So there are these TVET institutions in these constituencies, the local TVETs, yeah? And these leaders, they have let me say, they have that connection to bridge this, the young people who are in these local TVETs with jobs. They can link them with local industries, because in these constituencies, there are local industries, yeah? In county levels, there are local industries. Yeah. In the national government, there are local industries. So I feel like we as leaders, all the coming leaders, we need to strategize and see how are we going to do it. Number one, I've said, I'm going to work with the young people. Yeah, I've known the challenges that they're facing, which is employment, which is inclusion. They're not being included. The second one is the economic. Yeah. And in the sector of agriculture, yeah, the sector of agriculture. In a Lagos constituency, we have Farmers Training College, which is called FTC. So that FTC, it is being changed, and right now it's being used as an institution for a university, the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga universities. There's learning which is taking place there. And that place, FTC, it's meant to train people and train women, train young people, train the elderly people about farming, about agriculture, about irrigation. So that's not happening, yeah? Okay. They've changed the use of that place. And that FTC, it's very key. We need it there in a Lagos constituency to be used, yeah, to train farmers on how we are going to farm. Because in a Lagos constituency, we have farm. We have good lands that we can use to farm. And I believe that if that initiative can be taken, and I want to appeal to the governor of Sia County, yeah, to allow FTC remain for Farmers Training College, yeah. Okay. Let the Jaramogi Odinga University that has been placed over there to be removed and taken back. That land is a big land that can be used wisely and can benefit the people of Alego Usonga constituencies. Yes.
All right. So you believe that these technical skills are key, but and for you, it in Lagos South, it has been narrowed down to farming, because that is what would thrive in the area, in the region, to empower the people economically. That is profound. Now, you know, for you to be a leader, in as much as we are saying young people and everything, but we usually try and say, look at the record. You know, what have they been able to do in their capacity? So maybe you can tell us if you believe that is important, and if it is, then what have you done at an individual capacity? You as Stephen, that you are sure, because I did this, I have been a leader before, I can still lead even at this capacity.
What I've done, we are doing things, we are making arrangements on how we are going to take up the 2027 general elections. And one of the things that we are doing, or one of the things that we've done, is to try and also involve these young people. You know, when you get to involve these people, the young people, they feel involved, and they feel that they have a place. They feel that they have a home. They feel like they have a leader who is supporting them. There is these empowerment programs, that you're initiating. You want to empower the youths. You want to make them feel that they own a country. You want to make them feel that they own these constituencies. You want to make them feel that this constituency is also our home. Yes. So there are a lot of things that we are doing. We've just started on the campaigns. So I believe we are going to do a lot of things to involve the young people, to involve the elderly people. We are not going to exclude anyone in our leadership. We are going to involve all these people. Yes, we are going to involve all these people. We are going to involve the women. We are going to involve the fathers. We are going to involve the young people and everyone, so that you can have a better nation or a better constituency in my area.
Okay,
yes.
Great. I love that. So you want to, have empowerment programs, make sure that you engage the youth so that they feel that, they own
the
their
area, and they own their constituency.
It's their place, and they can do something about it. I think that is profound. Now, what values would you say define this particular generation? Are we seeing a shift, because we have seen authorities? Are we seeing a shift from authority to authenticity? Are they saying people trustable? Tell us about these values that you believe this generation holds.
I think the value that we as the young people hold is transparency and accountability. Yeah, the transparency and accountability. We are people that the nation can believe in us. Because we are people that once we say we are moving, we are moving. Once we say we are going right, it's right. Once we say you are going left, it's left. So I believe that as the young people, when we get to that Parliament 2027, and we say that we want this country or we want this nation to grow in agriculture, it's going to be that. We are not going to be swayed. We are not going to be bought. We are not going to be influenced by any person, despite a political position. Yeah. So I believe that that's something that is going to shock this nation, because like in my constituency, the current member of parliament and the people who are their current leaders, what they are doing right now, it's giving out handouts. They know clearly that there is nothing that they did. They're afraid that now it's coming elections. We've not done anything in our constituency. We've not done anything in our country, in our county. So let's go back with handouts. Let's dish out handouts. And right now, we don't need politics of handouts. You find a common mwananchi is being bought by 200 shillings, 100 shillings, and then that person is going to suffer for the next 5 years. So that's what we don't want. We don't want politics of handouts. We don't want politics of someone being bought. We want ideas. We want integrity. We want transparency. And we want leadership that is straightforward. We want someone to think as a Kenyan first before he thinks as an individual. Don't go there as a leader and now start, because these leaders who are elected, you'll find that they spent a lot of money, when they were dishing out handouts, they are giving out handouts. Someone is giving out handouts. So after elections, they take a huge chunk of their time to regain back the money that they used. And in the expense, the common mwananchi and the young Wanjiku is suffering. He's paying taxes, but the taxes that he is paying, you find that the leaders are taking them and putting them in their pockets because they spent a lot of money in politics. So they want to gain. So that's what's happening right now with the leadership. They're spending a lot of money to gain influence and followers, to dishing out handouts. After that, they want to gain. So as the young people, we saw that, and that's not the way forward for Kenya. If you want a good nation, if you want a nation that is transparent, if you want a nation with integrity, we must stop politics of politics of being bought. We have to stop those politics of influence, yeah, being influenced by others. So that's what we need to stop.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Stop politics of influence.
Yes.
But again, we have the social media, which is a great place where we have seen this generation getting the influence and whatnot. Do you feel like it still plays a huge role in how the next elections will be like? Getting from how the Gen Z have been mobilizing, leading, and even inspiring change to an extent.
I told Stephanie when you were beginning that the government is afraid of what is happening in the social media. And what's happening in the social media is going to make a huge difference come 2027. That's why you can see that the government was trying so hard to put measures to try and regulate, what's happening in the social media. Because they know if we don't regulate this right now, then in 2027, we are going to suffer. These people are going to mobilize people, You saw what happened earlier before. The Gen Zs, they said, we want to build our own hospital, And people were afraid, People didn't sleep, those people from the government, because they knew that this is a revolution that has a potential. So after that, they tried to put on measures on how they can stop the mobilization that is happening in the social media. And I want to tell them that they are not going to stop us. We are unstoppable, we fear nothing, and we fear no one. The only person that we fear as the young people, it's God. So we want to tell them that we have the strategy, we have the plan, and we are going to take this nation in the next level come 2027.
Okay, we have the only people they fear is God.
The only person we fear is God.
The only person, right?
The rest, we leave them there zero.
Okay.
Yes. So we are not going to fear anyone. We are not going to be intimidated.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And just for the record, everything that is said here by the guest is solely on him and does not reflect the station, just to give that. But you've said we're moving away from the handouts and whatnot. But do you feel like the young people will have enough, to fund their campaigns? Because that is where the influence also comes in. Whoever sponsored your campaign is the one who will have a say in how you, will sort of influence how you will lead. Because we have seen in campus politics, there's usually, some sponsor, because we understand young people hustler, unatafuta, but you have the potentially new. So in the campus campaigns, some are helped by politicians and different entities. Even now, maybe now in the political side, there are those that will back you, but might influence. So tell us about that.
So right now, I said earlier, Stephanie, that once someone has been backed up by a certain sponsors or by a certain, or is affiliated by a certain political party, this person, let me say, when he gets to parliament or when he gets that political chance to lead, he's not going to lead based on the interest, of the people. He's going to work based on the interest of those people whom he has been affiliated with. So you'll find that I've been sponsored by a certain person. He lead me to take his interest. You see, if I have maybe a certain political party, they have the agenda that they want to drive. They are going to use me. So that's not what you want right now as GNZs.
So how will you fund yourself?
Independence.
As an independent candidate, how will you fund yourself in the campaigns?
Me as a person, I have, let me say, we have the strategy, and I have a lot of people who are behind me. I have a lot of people who are behind me and they're ready to support me come 2027. We have the strategy, we are going to roll it out, and everything is going to work in place. But what I want to make it clear is that we are not going to be affiliated by any political party, because we don't want to be influenced based on the decision that you are going to make for our people. We are going to represent our people. We are not going to represent a certain person. So I think that's what we need to understand as the coming leaders of this generation. When you are going to that post, you are not going to represent an interest of a certain affiliation of group, but you're going to represent your people. I've been elected by the people of Alego Songa to go and represent them. Yeah, you'll find such people like, let me say, in my constituency, Alego Songa constituency. I'll mention that because I'm not happy with what is happening. Yeah, we have money that has been allocated for bursaries, but the young people are not getting that money. Yeah, you have to know someone in Alego Songa constituency for you to get that money, but that money is for the common mwananchi. Yeah, it's for people to study. Yeah, it's supposed to help the young people to join TVETs, to help them with local skills. But that's not happening right now because that money is being squandered because they used their own money to get, they used a lot of money to get into the seats, so they're trying to squander that money and use them in their personal interest. So that's not what we want as a nation.
Absolutely.
We want a change.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And even as we come to a close on this, maybe you can tell us, even as you talk to your people from Alego Songa, you know, what kind of leadership does Kenya need now? What kind of leadership does Kenya need now? And any last word that you have for Kenyans or your people in Alego Songa and your social media handles? This is your camera.
I think what Kenyans need right now is transparency. We need a leader who is transparent. Like, let me give this example of the current debt that we have as a nation. If you had leaders who are transparent and they come out clearly and state to us that Kenyans, this is the debt that you're having as a nation, yeah? How can we come up with the ways and mechanism of how we can get to pay them? The people who can get to pay those debts. So we want leaders who are transparent. We want leaders who are honest. We want leaders with integrity who are not being influenced by even the international organization for the president and even the local organization. So you want a leader who is transparent, who is going to work based on interest of their people.
All right,
Yes.
great. I don't know if you have any other thing that you'd want to say, or you can give us your social media handles still.
As I conclude, I want to say that let power return back to the people and let's trust the Gen Zs. We are coming up and we are going to take spaces come 2027. We are going to fill that parliament. We are going to fill that office of the governor, senator, and even the president. I'm the next member of parliament of Alego Usonga constituency come 2027. So you can find me on Facebook at Steve Omondi. Also in TikTok, Instagram at Steve Omondi. Also in all the social medias, you'll find me as Steve Omondi. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you.
It's been great having this discussion with you, and you know, we hope to have you even after the elections, within you know, before then, but even after the elections, so that we follow up on everything.
Yes.
And you know, that's his view. He has given a great view on how leadership should be like. What are your thoughts on that? You can talk to us using the hashtag Y254 channel. We're going to take a short break right now, and then Brian Sakwa will be coming on board to talk to us about social media. You know, what we talked about earlier, we just lightly touched on it, about social media and real life. Kuna ukweli, it's totally different. That's a conversation that's going to happen next. Thank you for tuning in. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Stick here.